Hi, it's April 5th, 2015. I started watching this video, Are Aliens Human Time Travelers, by the Music Memory Lane. The link for that will be below. And I decided to check out the weather because I put some of my plants outside. So on the National Weather Service, uh, right now it's 43 degrees out there, would be fine, but we're expecting snow. Oh God, everything's just been looking really nice, and I've got flowers coming up, and then on Thursday, rain and snow, and then down to 30 at night. So the house plants certainly wouldn't do well with that. Let's look at the radar for that. Okay, that's real easy to get to on that site. I just go to the home and click on that, and then it takes me to the United States. Severe thunderstorms likely from Midwest to Southeast U.S. on Wednesday. A vigorous storm system is likely to bring increased threat for severe thunderstorms from the Midwest to the Southeast on Wednesday and Wednesday night. Damaging winds, large hail, tornadoes, heavy rainfall will be the main threats. Heavy rain could cause flash flooding in low-lying areas. So I live right here. These are the warnings. Let's go to the radar. Click on that. Oh, look at that. It's like a V. It seems to be breaking up right there. Turning into, maybe it's a snake that's spitting something out of its mouth. I like to go on here and enlarge it. Click on the loop image. And then here in the northwest, they're getting hit as usual. Look at that. It's like it's spitting this baby out. Or fire out or something. And this is where I live, right in here. And once again, it looks like the radar has something to do with how the storm system is reacting. I know it's a backward idea from what we're taught. We're taught that the radar is protecting us by keeping an eye on it, but it looks like it's very intense where the storm isn't, and like it's pulling it to it. And sometimes it will look like it's making it break up or disappear. But this is a very unusually weird shape. These things here look weird and unusual. This break up here, along with this one, is interesting. Let's look at something else. Well, before we do, let's look at this one more time, this littler one. And you can see, like, the radar that's pretty heavy duty is where the storm isn't right at the present. And look at it in around California on the edge there. Once again, down here in Texas, it's ridiculously huge. We can go back on and take a look at that for a minute in Texas, because let's get over there. That's humongous. It's really big. And there's something stationary right there. Looks hot. Okay, let's look on a different link. This is the College of DuPage, and I'm on the radar mosaic of the continental United States. The reason why I like this is because you can see the radar a little bit clearer than on the National Weather Service and many other sites. But as you can see, like here, see how intense the radar is in all these individual sites, and like over here, and you can see how big around it goes here in the northeast. This is interesting what this looks like right here, how that's trailing. Let's zoom in on that. See this whole line? I'll just see that right in there. And then the radar does something weird right there. See that? What's that doing? What's that doing? Okay, I'm gonna just stop this for a moment. So I had to sneeze. If you look at all these radar areas, like, see these little squares of color that seem to be odd and showing up? Um, see, like here. A lot of that, I believe, is where they're monitoring people, um, and things that are moving. And sometimes it is something stationary, but as you can see, these colors are moving, so um, it's not something stationary as far as I can see for all of it. Okay, so if I click on next rad sites here, I can look at the individual radar. And this one is Houston, Texas. I can go over here and I can make it move by clicking how many, see all these little images that I want to see of it. Move down. It's like there's like something that seems to pop out, like radiate out of it, almost like smoke. And then this comes toward it. Watch again. See? It's like it looks like smoke coming out of it. That's looking down in this area. Let's look at the storm relative velocity. Mean velocity. Does that mean it's angry? The color in this is usually whenever I go over to this side to pull down on that, then I hit that light. Now this lets you know that the radar that's going into the atmosphere is much more intense than what the other sort of benign looking colors do. This looks like it's something freaky if you think about that's going into the atmosphere where, like, perhaps you may live. That's a lot of intensity. And see that radar beam right in there. But what's floating? There's something floating right there. That purple thing. That's not a radar beam. That's like a chemtrail or something like that. Alright, let's look at another one. Okay, this one is Fort Polk, Louisiana. This is a military base. And I was saying that that line looked weird, and here it is coming out of there right there. The storm is over here, approaching from over on this side. Oops. Starts out not so intense, and then it, come on, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. And then it gets much more intense, and it fires out this different stuff. And this also has smoky stuff in it. See? Okay, let's go to this one just to see what it looks like. And if the images are moving too fast for you, if you look on here yourself, you can go up here and you can slow it down with this little thing right there. Go backwards, forwards, stop it, rock it, zoom it. Oh god, this thing over here on the side drives me nuts. I'm sorry about that. See how intense that is, and this. Oh, so this also has these weird purple lines in it, see? I mean, they're not purple in the atmosphere. Purple is... Wow, that is so bizarre. All the different purple lines going that way. Those are not... The radar is hitting those, but... And then this thing that comes out of it, the center of it right there, or it's going into the center of it because of how the Doppler works. with a sender and a receiver. The blue colors in here almost look like they're letters right in there. That's weird looking also. Alright, let's look at other stuff. Okay, I just want to show you this quick visible satellite of the Gulf of Mexico. Now, this has tons of chemtrails in it. Look at, and it's interesting to watch some of them. Look at, like this one here. Some of them are moving faster than others. Look at that blob there. There's one that just developed right there. Out of nowhere. And then we've got these, it looks like boiling up things happening here. That looks like a complete man-made mess there, and that's the bottom of what's heading up toward where I live. Okay. But this isn't snow on the ground. Like if you were up north, you'd see stuff like that. Okay. Okay, now this is the visible satellite for Illinois. I live right in here, and I saw this in the sky today. And I see it in the sky a lot. See that wave pattern? Okay, let's move it. I want you to also see the timestamp on here. Oh, it's because I zoomed it. Let's unzoom it a minute. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Then all of a sudden the lines are gone. And these weird lines down here. There's a lot of chemtrails in the sky here also. Let's unzoom it. Alright. So, alright, timestamp. You can see those wavy lines there and there. Okay. I want you to see something happen right up in here as I move this forward. See this developing? Okay, let's unzoom that. Timestamp. I don't have much time, so I'm sorry, I'm trying to hurry. I can brighten it for you. Let's unbrighten it. That's like boing. But you can see this circle right here, correct? And look at this weird gap right here also. Okay. Okay, so here now I'm on telecast. And this red means possible tornado. Now, I get ticked off about the idea that people are playing with the weather, and then the result is damaging winds and people getting hurt. That really, really bugs me. And it should bug you too. And it's not like there isn't any proof of weather modification, because there is. The great thing I like about IntelliCast is these triangles show you how far away that is in particular. Each one of these vertical lines is 5 minutes. So this tornado is heading up here towards Bakersfield, Batesville in 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes. Okay, the video is a little weird because I cut into it, but I want you to see what's happening up here around Bismarck, and I want you to watch this grow. This radar right here seems to be growing like this is around a circle, this is a certain shape that's like a square, and this just comes out of nowhere. Let's look at the cloud system, which is hardly anything. Let's make it move. Okay, my video is about to end, but this looks totally bizarre up here. Grateful